Okay, welcome back to the countdown to Halo Infinite, and we're playing my favorite level of Halo 1.
Silent Cartographer.
Silent
Somewhere
Cartographer.
under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot.
Oh
Get
yeah.
traffic, come out quick. Touchdown, hit it, Marine.
Right, so we have a beach landing with a load of Marines. Nice. You have to be careful about those Marines though, they can still throw a grenade and get you. I'm not sure about this one, I think once you kill the elite, the grunts, yeah, I think the grunts still go AWOL. It's like run off in multiple directions. Oh, it's a bad grenade, Marine. Ooh, Jackal got me with a charged plasma shot. Nice try. Oof. So good.
Affirmative. Echo 419 inbound.
Now,
Somebody order a warthog.
yes.
You made house calls for Hammer. You know our motto. We deliver.
There she is. There she is. Right, so if my Marines die, I have like a nice supply right here to follow me along my journeys. There's no beeping the horn in this one.
Out. Let's go find the
Now,
map room that will show us the location of
That
Halo's
open world
control center.
sandbox, we can go any direction, even though there's like two paths around the island. The island is basically a circle. And this has like a fond memory for me. Fond memory. It's implanted in my memories of like Halo, because this is the first time I've ever played it. I was playing at I think it's an electronics store in the UK called Curry's. I've now, as of recording this, become part of PC World. Basically a computer shop. And it was on a...
Hey mate, that was mine. You stole my kill.
Yeah, it was my kill. It was on a... one of those just demo machines, so it might have been the full game actually. Wow, incredible. Let's hope we didn't kill anyone. Looks like we didn't. One Marine is... Oh, that's cool, I never knew that. So if like you flip, he just rushes straight back to the beach. That's his go-to point. Will he just keep on running to the beach?
Showtime.
Hey, there's something about Halo you don't like, well, there's something new that I learn every day about this game. I never knew that they'd run straight back to their, like, beach landing. Let's try and run this guy over.
Covering fire.
Blast him.
Try that on.
Is there another one?
Hey, nice shot.
No.
That'll-
Yeah, so getting back to my story, yeah, this is the first time I ever played it. It was at Curry's electronics shop, and it was this level. It was on the,
In the cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that.
oh yeah, it's up there, the cartographer, and we are going to be going in there. Let's just eliminate hostiles down here. And, you know what, let's save the overshield for later. Yeah, so this was the first time I played it, this level, on like a little demo Xbox machine, with the original, the Duke controller. And for those who don't know, the Duke controller was like the original Xbox original I was about to say Xbox One then. Xbox original machine controllers. That was just such a beefy thing. It wasn't originally called the Duke. It was just an Xbox controller originally. I think it got nicknamed the Duke later on because Duke seemed fitting. And have I actually? No, I have not Austin powered myself. Die. Anyways, I played it with a big beefy controller that they eventually changed because of, I believe it was because of the Japanese audience actually. In Japan, the controller is
Let's keep going inside.
it's just a logistics thing. Is it a logistics thing? Is that the right way of phrasing it? Basically, the controller was like really big for people in Japan for their hands to hold. So they made it a little bit more smaller and easy fitting, I reckon. Like the original Duke controller it's suitable, but like it's not exactly like the most comfortable controller to hold ever. Now, you shouldn't really do this, but I always do it. Just bring the water down. Why not? Why not bring it down?
Don't let them lock the doors.
Well, they will. I'm not gonna drive the warthog on through because it might.
I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo subsystems.
Did you?
They've locked the doors.
Ah,
We don't have
Captain.
enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Ooh,
Go ahead, Cortana.
nice visual effects.
Have you found the control center?
Kinda.
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Understood.
Let's go on
We're
it.
still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant. And failure, people, is not an option.
Echo 419 to ground teams. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant folks.
Yes, you do that.
Second squad, ready to roll as soon as everybody's topside. LZ looks secure, sir.
I think if I just drive off, I'll just die from full damage. So I'm just gonna be safe and just go around here. Let's pick up that overshield.
Override to get this door open.
Right. So through that arch is where it's just burnt into my mind. First time playing Halo. Again, the first Halo game that I actually my brother got actually for a Christmas one time. You know what? Yeah, it was Christmas of 2004, the year that Halo 2 came out. So he played at a friend's house, and then he was like, "I need to get an Xbox." I played this, I think, in 2003 on the demo machine thing, or 2002. But this section
Looks
here,
like there is a path into the interior of the island.
literally from the demo machine I tried, and I thought that this was the coolest thing ever. No wonder that like people say that like the original Xbox had the best launch titles. Microsoft's never been able to replicate it. Solely based on this this game right here. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was other like decent games, but like this was the game for the Xbox. And then eventually Halo 2. But yeah, I remember like being able to drive here, and then you get out, and then you go up here, and I thought, oh, it's so cool. It's like you can drive and go into first-person shooting seamlessly. Funny, I know, but back in 2002 to 2003, that was something that was kind of a little bit unknown at the time. I mean, the only first-person shooters that I played up until this point was Modern Warfare. Not Modern Warfare, my god. Medal of Honor, and some game from 1999 called Alien Resurrection, based on the movie. Actually, no, I think Alien Resurrection, the game, came out in the year 2000. 3 years after that movie came out. Anyways, I digress. I just remember, like, these funny little, like, grunt creatures, be able to, like, blast them with this gun that looked like it was from Aliens. Because I was watching Aliens as a kid when I... the James Cameron 1996, shall I say, movie. Ah, yes, and the hunters. Had a hard time as a kid, but like literally all you have to do is shoot them in the back and then they're done. So menacing. The Magnum. Again, the most overpowered weapon in the entire series. The Magnum from Halo 1, that is. At that. Oh, that grenade gun as well, huh? Your mistake. Oh yeah, and I think it's just like literally the charm of the grunts with their little like noises and their cries of fear. I thought was like the cutest thing ever. It really does add a lot of character to like the enemy. I don't know, it kind of makes them sympathetic in a way. And the fact that they're just like these little dudes is kind of cool because most enemies are like big, gnarly, you know, looking aliens. I have to be careful there not to lose my health. So yeah, like there's like a nice, decent amount of like personality to the groups. Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy there. The grunts. Thought it was just a unique enemy. And I think that's the thing about Halo. I don't think Bungie's ever really been able to like... Bungie I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with Destiny, but like, I think the creativity of this first Halo game with like the 4 enemy variants, and then there's going to be a fifth enemy variant coming up shortly in a few levels time. Yeah, I just thought it was just brilliant. Big bad hunters. That's them dealt with. Yeah, so again, this level, it must have been some unique demo experience because I don't think it went this long. It was literally just the first beach section.
Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
How did he run out? Whatever. Right, there's going to be invisible camo elites. I think 2 of them, 2 or 3. I believe 2. Yeah, so that was like a really good demo, but it didn't make me get the Xbox. Oh yeah, there was. They're just pretty invisible in like the remake graphics. Yeah, so I played the demo and then I never... I was just like, this is brilliant, but I had a PlayStation 2 at the time and my mama was like, you can only have 1 machine. My brother, however, he Blue Legend, he managed to get he got a Crystal Xbox original, and he got GameCube as well. Somehow he managed to do it. He managed to convince our mother. So the GameCube was literally just for you know, Super Smash Melee, which, you know, that is a brilliant like game. Right, I think this is going to be more jackals across the ridge. Yeah, like the first... It was really strange. So we got my gaming experience as a child goes from might as well tell it. I don't think I've actually told it really. Goes from being about 4 or 5 years old. My father, he had a computer back in the early 90s. I don't know. I wasn't really a PC gamer back then. It was just like I think it was just like a Bob standard PC back in the day for like what you could get. He was a software programmer back then, and he had 2 games from. Oh, he might have had one. He had one game from id Software, and the guys made Doom. That was not Doom. It was Rescue Rover, a puzzle game that like id made before. Id made like a load of games before they actually made the standout Doom. And then when they made Doom, it was just like, okay, we're just going to make first-person shooters now, which is a smart decision to make because the first-person shooter is like it's brilliant. It's made, although it might be a bit oversaturated right now. There's like a load of first-person shooters. There's a rocket launcher. You know what? Yeah, just for variety, I will. I was contemplating just like keeping the Magnum because it's so goddamn powerful, but should I keep the Magnum?
Wake up, mate! Come on, wake up!
Yeah, I'll keep the Magnum. It is basically just they had to get rid of it in the sequel because it was too powerful.
Right on!
Where was I at? Gaming history, yes. Oh, a quick other note about, I keep going about that bloody demo, but like at that curry store, I remember playing this, and I remember there was like this is a really random thing, there was a keychain that had like you could buy accessories for your keychain, and it was like a model of the Starship Enterprise and the Klingon bird of prey from Star Trek 3. Don't ask me why I remember that, I just do. Yes, I'm also a fan of Star Trek, as well as Star Wars and Halo. If you were to ask me, what do I prefer more? Star Trek or Star Wars? Ooh, I shouldn't be doing this. That's dangerous because they're there. Oh, that's the Marines done for. Ooh, he's not done. See, one Magnum bullet can like take him down, but one dead-on like rocket didn't kill him. Hey. Yeah, if you were to ask me what would I choose, Star Trek or Star Wars, that would be a very tough decision for me. Anyways, let's look at the most important cutscene in Halo history. Shafted. I think this is just here for fun. Yeah, don't ask me. I have no idea why that cutscene is there. It's just there. Is it to insinuate that like it's a pretty big arena? I have no idea. But it is what it is. Ooh, yeah. Still. Melee hit to the back kills him. Ooh, I'm like double tapping grunts. Whoa, that blew his body all the way over there. Alright. You know what? Between Star Wars and Star Trek, the child in me would say Star Wars. The adult in me, more so Star Trek. Star Trek is brilliant. I mean, like, all of Star Trek. The good and the bad. So, it's weird because Star Wars and Star Trek seem to have the same problem. The newer stuff, unfortunately, just is kind of dare I say it, trashy. So, I mean, say what you want about like Return of the Jedi. It's, in my opinion, that's still one of the better Star Wars movies, even though they didn't know what to do with Leia and Han Solo. But like Star Trek too, man. Like J.J. Abrams. Oh yeah, J.J. Abrams is both involved with like the Star Trek reboot and the revamping of Star Wars. I'll just gonna come out and say it. JJ is a bit way overrated.
Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table. Engage enemy forces on site.
It'll be easier to hold them off from inside the structure. Can you get inside?
Yeah, I remember this
Negative.
stuff.
They're closing in too fast. Negative. Chief, you gotta
Just
find
get rid of the
Cartographer.
elites.
We'll keep them busy as long as we can.
Give them hell, Marine.
We'll be in a tight spot if we don't get out of here before additional reinforcements arrive. Let's find that map.
I believe I've already found it. It's in here. Alright, activate the cutscene.
That holo panel should activate the map. Analyzing it. Halo's control center is located there.
What
That
else?
structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly.
I got into the Star Trek conversation because of
Shrine is an unlikely place to put such a
a
significant
keychain in Curry's back in 2003.
Cortana to Captain Keyes.
Yeah,
The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana.
I'm a big fan
Should
of
they be
like
out of range or having equipment
mainly Leonard Nimoy. I love Leonard Nimoy,
Keep trying. Let me know when you've reestablished
and I really
contact.
like his
And then tell him
his
that the Master Chief
Star Trek
and I have
movies that he
determined the
directed.
location of the control center.
So,
We'll be heading there
Star
as soon
Trek
as
3,
we're
The Search for Spock, and Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home.
Affirmative. All
Big
hands
fan of those
out.
films. I'm not crazy enough to say that I like... Where's this grunt? Is he down there or is he upstairs? He must be upstairs. I'm not going to be crazy and say I like the Star Trek movies more than Star Wars movies. But, damn, if, like, each one... You can't really say that those movies are the same. Like, you could just say... Oh, and by Star Trek movies, I mean the original 6, not the newer ones, because the JJ ones are kind of sucky. Take that. Yeah, the original Star Trek movies. Oh, hello. Die. Ooh, nice guitar riff. Ooh, too bad for you. I keep losing my trail of thought because I'm too involved in the action here. Ah, yeah. Yeah, like, you could say that Star Wars The Force Awakens and the original Star Wars are basically like the same movie, because they pretty much are. With the original 6 Star Trek films, you can't say that really. You could basically try and make an argument that Star Trek 3 is like Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan, but you'd be wrong. And Star Trek 4 is a nice wholesome movie about like saving some whales. That's literally it. It's the film that Leonard Nimoy wanted to make, and made it. He had to give Paramount what they wanted. They wanted another Wrath of Khan, so like he had to direct Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock first. But after that, like they gave him free reign for Star Trek 4. They made a passion project about like whales and how we should protect them as a species. It's just nice and wholesome. Whereas unfortunately, the newer Star Wars movies, they kind of became just really schlocky. Now, say what you will about the Last Jedi, at least that has some kind of vision, even though I'm half of it. There's bits of it that I like, and then I really just don't like a lot of The Last Jedi whatsoever. I reckon it is definitely the most divisive Star Wars movie ever made. I think I can say that with a lot of confidence. Like, people still talk about that movie. Like, I don't see anyone talking about The Rise of Skywalker, and I've tried to watch that movie again, I just can't. It's just too... It's like a hot mess of just trying to rewrite everything. But I've heard that, like, the Star Wars franchise is getting a bit better with, like, more so than the Star Trek universe. At least with Star Wars, you have, like, that Mandalorian series that I've heard a lot of good things about, but I'm just not in the mood to watching anything like that in a long time. Oh, I actually still that guy. Nice. I got the elite too. Now I think this is the last guy. I threw 2 grenades down just to make sure, in case he just ran at me, he'd have another surprise waiting for him. Yeah, so I don't like where the Star Trek franchises went now. He has Alex Kurtzman at the helm, and I reckon everything that he... Well, I mean, he wrote The Amazing Spider-Man 3, so I think that's the caliber of where...
Roger, on my way.
Ooh, interesting, I didn't realise that you were behind me. My dude, my friend. Die. I think we're at the end. I'll have to talk more about, like, my gaming... I didn't actually talk about my gaming history. I'll leave it until the next episode. Which is actually a pretty long mission, so we have time for it. Anyways, let's end this one.
Let's get moving. Foehammer, here are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked up.
Again, this is,
Cortana, these coordinates are underground.
without a doubt, my favourite mission in Halo 1.
My analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed.
Not my favourite mission in the entirety of Halo.
I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This
I'll let you know about that
fellow
one
is on
when I get to it.
Look on the bright side, Foehammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
Alright, well, that's the Silent Cartographer. And onwards to the next one. Okay, till then, bye.